Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. So today we'll be looking at addition and subtraction of directed variables. Addition and subtraction of directed variables. So in our previous class we introduced directed variables looking at variables and coefficients. So today we'll be adding and subtracting directed variables. So let's see, number one, simplify 8x plus 3x. 8x plus 3x. Before we look at that, the principle we are looking at is that this is done using the rules of addition of directed numbers. So what rule do we use? The rule of addition of directed numbers. So what was the rules or what were the rules of addition of directed numbers? Number one, when pairs of numbers carry the same sign, we add the numbers and keep the sign that they carry. Then number two, when pairs of numbers carry different signs, we subtract the numbers and keep the sign of the bigger number. Those were the rules we used for directed numbers. So we are also going to use those same rules for directed variables. So this is 8x plus 3x. Now, another thing we talked about was that when we are adding and subtracting, that same that we have that like terms can add and like terms can subtract, but unlike terms cannot add and cannot subtract. Looking at this number, 8x and 3x, these are like terms because they carry x. So if we have something like 8x plus 3y, these ones they can't add because these are not like terms. This one carries x, this one carries y. So these are not like terms. So take note. Like terms can add and subtract, but they can't, but unlike terms cannot add. Okay, let's see what do we have here. Now this is simple. This is just plus and plus. So just this is normal addition. So 8x plus 3x. That will give us 8 plus 3 is 11. 11, and then we'll attach our x. 8x plus 3x will give us 11x. Please, I know you may want to say it's 11x squared. No, we are not multiplying the variables. It's only x. X times x is, sorry, x times x is what will give us x squared. Take note, x times x is what will give us x squared. Okay, so our answer there is 11x. Move to number two, solution. What do we have here? Minus 3y minus 39y. Same sign or different signs? Let's see. This carries minus, this carries minus. So what are we going to do? That's same sign. So we add the numbers. 89 plus 3, that will give us 42. And then we keep the sign that they carry. That will be minus 42y. And that's our answer. We go to the next one. Solution. Minus 14y plus 11y. Same sign or different signs? Let's see. This is minus, this is plus, different signs. So we subtract 14 minus 11. That will give us 3. And keep the sign of the bigger number. That will be minus 3y. Minus 3y. We keep the sign of the bigger number, which is minus. Okay, solution. What do we have? This is 10x minus 18x plus 6x. What will this give us? We'll take it one after the other. So we'll take 10x minus 18x. We'll take 10x minus 18x, and that will give us, this is plus here. So that is different signs. So we'll have subtraction, 18 minus 10, that will give us 8. So we keep the sign of the bigger number, which is minus. That will be minus 8x plus 6x. What do we have here? Different signs. We subtract 8 minus 6, 2. Keep the sign of the bigger number, which is minus. So minus 2x. And that becomes our answer. Okay, we move to number 5. Solution. See what we have here. Minus x plus 2x minus 3x plus 4x. Let's take it bit by bit. So we're doing minus. Now this way we need to take note. Minus x is the same thing as saying minus 1x. Please note this. Minus 1x. And what would that give us? So let's see. Minus 1x here. Well, this is minus 1x plus 2x. Same sign or different signs? These are different signs. So we subtract 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1, that will give us 1. And then the sign of the bigger number is plus. So that will be plus 1x. Let me put the 1x. Plus 1x minus 3x plus 4x. This will be equal to what we have here, plus minus different signs. So we subtract 3 minus 1, that will give us 2. Then the sign of the bigger number is minus, and that will be minus 2x plus 4x. And what do we have here? This will be what? Still different signs. We subtract 4 minus 2, and the sign of the bigger number is plus, so that will give us 2x being our answer, our final answer. Okay, so that brings us to the end of addition and subtraction of directed variables. So we have activities here, excuse me. So please you do well to carefully go through the activity questions one after the other. So we have activity 1. Go through them. Please pause the video and copy out the question. Take them one after the other. Follow the rules. Where you have only x, know that x is equals to 1x. If it is minus x, that's minus 1x. Okay, and then we also have activity 2. Please also pause the video and copy out the questions carefully. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in our next class, and don't forget to like, to share, and also subscribe.